Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. My name is Nur Husnaina binti Muhammad Ridwan and my matric number is 2251638. Today, I will be presenting my assignment on collective security in international relations. This presentation will explain the meaning of collective security, its historical development, principles, the role of international organizations, as well as the challenges and criticisms faced by the collective security system. International security refers to efforts taken by states and international organizations to maintain peace, safety, and stability. Traditionally, security focused on military threats such as war and invasion. However, security today also includes non-traditional threats such as terrorism, cybercrime, pandemics, climate change, and human trafficking. Therefore, international security requires cooperation among countries to address challenges that cross national borders. Next is about the background of collective security. The concept of collective security emerged after the devastating effects of World War I and World War II. The international community realized that traditional military alliances were not enough to maintain peace. The League of Nations was established in 1920 as the first attempt at collective security, but it failed due to weak enforcement mechanism and lack of participation from major powers. After World War II, the United Nations was established in 1945 with stronger authority and mechanism to maintain international peace and security. Next is about the definition of collective security. Collective security is a system where countries agree that aggression against one member is considered aggression against all members. This means that all states have a shared responsibility to respond collectively when peace is threatened. Instead of relying only on military power, collective security emphasizes international cooperation, diplomacy, and collective action to maintain peace and stability. However, several scholars have defined collective security. According to Ines Clark Jr., collective security means that aggression by any state should be met with pressure from all other states through diplomatic, economic, or military means. Meanwhile, Hans Morgenthau summarized that the concept with the phrase one for all and all for one, emphasizing that peace can only be preserved when countries collectively oppose aggression regardless of their individual interests. After that is about the principles of collective security. Collective security is based on several important principles. First is collective action, where countries work together when peace is threatened. Second is shared responsibility, meaning maintaining peace is the duty of all states. Third is cooperation among states despite political or ideological difference. The system also encourages peaceful settlement of disputes through negotiation and mediation. Another principle is deterrence, which discourages aggression through the threat of collective response. Finally, peace enforcement may be used when necessary to restore peace. An attack against one is an attack against all. One of the most important principles of collective security is this topic. This principle ensures that aggression is not treated as a problem between only two countries. Instead, it becomes a concern for the entire international community. This concept is reflected in the United Nations Charter, which allows the Security Council to take collective action to maintain international peace and security. Traditional versus modern security. Traditional security focuses mainly on protecting states from military threats and safeguarding territorial integrity. Modern security has a broader perspective. It includes issues such as terrorism, cyber attacks, climate change, economic instability, pandemics, and humanitarian crises. Modern security also introduced the concept of human security, which focuses on protecting individuals rather than only states. Last but not least is role of international organizations. International organizations play a vital role in implementing collective security. The United Nations is the most important organization in this system. Through the Security Council, the UN can authorize peacekeeping missions, impose sanctions, and approve military action when necessary. The UN also engage in preventive diplomacy to prevent conflicts before they escalate. NATO, although primarily a collective defense organization, contributes to international stability through military cooperation, crisis management, and counter-terrorism operation. Finally, about challenges and despite its importance, collective security faces several challenges. Countries often prioritize their national interests rather than collective goals. Another major issue is the veto power held by the 5 permanent members of the UN Security Council, which is the United States, Russia, China, the United Kingdom, and France. This power can prevent collective action even when most countries agree. The Syrian conflict is a clear example where disagreements among major powers limited the effectiveness of the UN. Additionally, unequal power among states and slow decision-making processes continue to weaken the collective security system. Evolution of effectiveness. Collective security has achieved several successes, including promoting cooperation, deterring aggression, and supporting peacekeeping operations worldwide. It has also encouraged countries to resolve disputes peacefully. However, political disagreements, the veto system, and the selective interventions often limits its effectiveness. Therefore, while collective security remains relevant, improvements are needed to strengthen the system. In conclusion, collective security remains one of the most important mechanisms for maintaining international peace and stability. It is based on cooperation, shared responsibility, and collective action against aggression. Although the system faces challenges such as national interests, power politics, and institutional limitations, it continues to play a crucial role in addressing global security threats. Greater international cooperation and reforms are necessary to ensure that collective security remains effective in the 21st century. Thank you. That's all from me. Thanks for watching the video.